Alright, we really need to pay attention to... Oh! Oh, we could just cast... Explosion 2 makes more sense at this point with multiples. I wasn't even thinking about that. We'll probably just kill the hay outright. Yeah. Nice. Glad I didn't bother with the Arctic. Uh... 13. I'm just gonna be safe and go back. We are... 1600. Yeah, let's go back to the shaman. Get a cheap heal. And then we're gonna go ahead and give the final boss another shot. I don't have a lot of faith that we're gonna be able to kill it, but it doesn't hurt to try at this point. Getting kind of tired of grinding. We just leveled 3 levels. I suspect we will need at least 1 more level, and maybe even 2. Nope, don't open, people. It's always a bad move to open, people. Actually, I'm surprised that trying to open people and random pigeons doesn't actually make them do anything other than give you nasty words for doing so. You would think that mayhaps they might attack you or something, but there's no, I mean, there's no NPCs in this game that actually attack, so I guess it makes sense that that doesn't happen. I do wish there was some sort of teleport directly to the end. There's not. Or even like halfway through this dungeon would be nice, honestly. Ow. I need to check a map so I know where I'm going once we get to the castle. Not even sure if I totally know where I'm going down in the labyrinth, but I have a better shot down here than I have in the castle. Just I've only been through the castle once. We're going left, Ivy? I think it was left. We are gonna open the center door and get a heals. Get a heals. $20. Can we do it again a second time? Nope. Well, I bet I could leave and come back. They never remember. There's very few times where this game does switches, so yeah. Alright. So now look at the right door. I don't like that they always put the right on the top and the left at the bottom. It's unintuitive for me. Shoo. Berry. don't. Take the 40 health. Can't believe it costs 40 hit points to row across the river. It's redonkulous. Up. Well, I could do... Actually, this might be a good place for explosion, too, because these things are... They don't like the fire so well. Or they could, you know, kill each other, I guess. That worked. That worked. We'll take it. Wow, that was quite the hit. When I've been poisoned, I almost never think I'm gonna get hits like that, and it surprises me when I do. Hey, that ivy is still there. That's pretty nice. Wait, I guess it's not. Never mind. Look, well, I guess it is. I just have to look at it and... Weird. Alright, so we're going this way. Down. Oof. This could be bad. That's not great either. Okay, okay. That was not terrible. Okay. I'm gonna go Arctic too. That went way better than I was expecting. Let's heal. Especially since there's another fight right there. Why do they make the point of saying it's a cross-shaped hallway? There's been so many of those. Oh! Oh, I don't need to be healed. I was gonna say, oh, I can go to that bathtub and heal myself, but I don't need it. Oh, nice hit on the druid. Not great hit on the lizard, but the druid's the problem guy. Nice. So he's done 2 pillages, which I think overall have been less than what I did. I think I'm just going to go with an explosion here. Be safe. And it's time to use a herb. Darn MP stealers. You know, I'm actually surprised there wasn't a armor upgrade really in a long time. The last armor upgrade we got was the platinum armor, which we did before the vampire boss, which was before the Mudman boss. I guess, so 2 bosses ago, essentially. There hasn't been any other bosses since then. Actually, there hasn't been a ton of bosses towards the end of this game. It's just been a lot of walking. So now we go up. Nice hit. That's too bad. I was hoping to end it right there. Oh, only 3. Yeah. I am actually going to heal a little bit here. Little uncomfortable with 67. Wait, I thought I moved already. Ugh. Oh, I had to move 2. I did move, just not enough. I lost sense of where I was. That's not helpful. Oh, we're supposed to hit the rock. Derp. Right door. Hit the rock. Open. Actually, I'm actually gonna kill this right here. Because I really want to use an herb here before this dragon, but I feel like it's just not worth it. It's at a weird spot where I feel like I'm wasting herbs. Alright, so now we should be able to open the door. Wait, what? Hit the door? Now open the door? What? You actually have to... I'm so confused. Oh, that's right. You have to use the ruby on it. Because that makes sense. The one... Again, going back to the... you know, there was a chance I didn't even know how to get the ruby. Had I not looked at guides. Now, magic. Just gonna use this. Use our herb. Perfect. Alright. Hit the wall. It's a cool picture. So we're attacking, healing, attacking, healing. I'm not even sure if this is going to work because he just did 50 damage. Yeah, we really do need 25 because we can't even live through it. That's why you need to get to 25. Because you just need to have 2 HP left when it's done. Well, that's a shame. It might be worth it really might be worth getting to 26 to give me a little more breathing room, but I think at this point we're just gonna go every time we get a level, we'll go try it again. You might as well. I mean, if we had 25 going into that fight, we would have gotten another turn because we would have healed all, and maybe that's all we need. Is one more turn. That was a huge hit. We did 100 damage. So I think that it was the first time I've done 100 damage. Oh, we're pretty much going straight over to the marketer. to pick up 2 more herbs to refill. Oops, didn't mean to fight there. It's kind of dangerous. I might actually die here for doing the explosion. There's a chance, at least. Yeah. That's what I was afraid would happen. That's alright. I made a mistake by fighting that second turn. That shouldn't have happened. It allowed him to heal, which allowed him to live through the third turn. My bad. Where are we? I think we haven't gained a whole lot of XP since the last time. We're probably at like 1500 till the next level. I should actually figure out by where we are on how much XP we have. Which is probably, so we probably need like 14,000 XP. Is my guess. To get to level 25. Such a weird number. Too much talking. One damage. I mean, there was a chance that leaving the mushroom up would put the druid to sleep, which would be pretty interesting, actually. But you know, chances of that happening are pretty slim. Be neat though. I wonder if there's actual value in going in and for your first turn against the boss, casting Spore in hopes that it'll actually work. I feel like the chances of Spore working on the boss, very low. Oops, didn't actually mean to fight there. I was gonna cast Explosion too, but you know, the fight actually worked. That was pretty good. Oh, it's up to 108 now. Ugh. I mean, that's still 2 per 255. It's pretty harsh, though. Ooh, 67. Actually, 18 on the druid is not a terrible number either. 67 is just phenomenal. $50, another phenomenal attack. Jeez. Butthole. Holy cow. I wonder if we just are getting to a level where we're just actually doing damage. Because the times where we're doing damage has increased dramatically. It'd make this so much easier to not even have to do magic. Did not mean to fight there. Opens up a door for the guy. And a big enough door that I actually feel the need to heal. Which is going to widen that door, unfortunately, but 38 is too low. I was actually considering fighting again, but I'm just gonna take the last magic I got. Oh my gosh. 23 health, no MP, we made it. And I'm just gonna use the max right away. Getting a lot of druids here. Oh, 75. Yeah, couldn't do that twice in a row. That's alright. I'm really not even meaning to fight all the time, but it's nice to know that we are doing good damage. We're really doing good damage against the druid. That was good damage against the centipede, too. Man. 111. Wait, is it 14,000 I said that I might need for the next level? Or was it 16,000? It must be 14,000. Alright, let's look. 354. Oh, 13.5. Well then. Not even, it's like 354. That's 13,535. Okay. That's a normal number. Actually, I'm gonna go up and get the... one herb that I need. I think the price of it is gonna go up anyway. Once I get to level 25. I think it'll go up. It goes up every single level you get. Ooh. Doesn't affect me. That doesn't affect him. Whoa. Just as he bit me. It's like the bite is actually doing the opposite of what I felt it used to be doing. It's like superpowering me now. I don't think that's true, but it feels like it's true. That's superstition. You guys are just gonna sit there and pillage me, aren't you? They actually could theoretically kill me if they both did a balefire. At least we got one of them. Still not enough, huh? I think I'm actually going to use another herb, which I actually wasn't expecting that I'd need to. I thought we'd be able to get our level soon, which we're going to. But now, with this, I do want to use up my MP, because I want to make it worthwhile. So we're going to use it. Before we go off to deal with Boss Man. Okay, he decided to pillage MP instead of going after HP. It's an interesting life choice. Still no. Should heal. Haven't actually gotten the mushrooms too much lately, which I'm not entirely complaining about, but it is kind of strange. Some good hits there. Ooh. That's not good. That was bad. That was the definition of bad. 102 damage in a single turn. Yep. We still have to go back and get, well, here's what we're gonna do. We're actually gonna go to the forest merchant. And we're gonna get our, herb there. With the idea that, I don't know, there's not a great way to do this, actually. Because if I do that, then I'm not going to get my level until I go in anyway. Which means I'm still going to want to go back to the shaman. It's really just an odd circumstance I'm in. Because we're less than 100 away from getting a level here. Oh, here's what I could do. Or here. Let's just get it here. We don't have to go back to that corner. And then we can go back and go to the forest. Yeah, this is a better plan. I like this plan. This one actually might get me the level all by itself. In fact, I think it will. Let's see. Battle increased by 97. Power level increases. It sure did. Alright. Magic. We don't even need magic. We're just gonna go up. Well, sure, it's an auto to the frickin' store. Ah! One too much. Sorry. Sorry. I missed. Holy cow. It's 40 less. Because I don't have... Yep. Now, we can go to the teleport to the shaman. I mean, I could have actually sat there and used up more of my MP. That's what I should have done. That's alright. That's alright. You know what's kind of interesting is that there is a level cap to this game, even if they didn't intentionally put one in, because eventually you're not going to be able to heal yourself. There might actually be a real level cut, but at a certain when you're unable to heal anymore, that's kind of the end, isn't it? Because I presume at that point you would also not be able to buy more herbs because the herbs are more expensive. At some point, you're not going to be able to buy herbs anymore. Just because the price of herbs is based off your level. I mean, it's 68 now, which would mean you'd probably be over level 58 to get there, but... cap is a cap is a cap. How much XP do we need? Just a ballpark. 2,300. It's 15,000, close to 16,000. Not quite, but close enough where we can just say it's 16,000 XP. It's a long ways to go. Oh, I wish this was switched so I wouldn't have to keep listening to this whole freaking rigmarole. No! Just a whole bunch of no happened right there. Have I ever crit on the centipede? I don't recall doing so. That's kind of an interesting little side point. Yeah. Here, we're just gonna go Magic Explosion 2. I think that's gonna be way more effective than actually attacking here. I might actually be able to get away with attacking at this point, but... Actually, I kind of want to attack now. Now that the druid got debuffed from the centipede bite. Yeah. That was a good move. Let's do this again. Again, seeing as the last time we took 102 damage in a single turn from two Balefire 2s. Beige Fire 2s. Yeah. We need a little bit of luck here. Alright, there's the first one. But he did it on the centipede? Okay. That's a little bit of luck, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna go for it. One. I think we got it. Yep. Definitely gonna want to heal here. No! Stop going back and forth. And get my heal. Oh no! That wasn't to heal. Dang it. If it wasn't for the 40-point damage that we're going to take from crossing the ferry, I wouldn't really care this much because we actually have the bathtub, which is going to heal better anyway, but we kind of need this for the ferry. Right. Well, that was a complicated bit. Arctic 2. Well, that could be bad for us. I don't think we're going to get it with the explosion 2 here. We might need 2 depending on what he does here. Lightning 2, okay. Maybe we could get away with just a fight. Yeah. Wonder if we could just do the boat. Get in the boat. You huff and a puff with effort to row the boat, you are pooped. You were hurt by 5? Cheap. Cheap! I should have healed. I should have healed both now and before I got in this fight. In fact, I think I'm gonna heal because even though I think I'll kill him in one turn, in this turn, we're just a little too close here. Too close for comfort. That was a bad choice. That was a bad choice. That was a bad choice. Okay, good, good, good. He'll die from it. And the reason it was a bad choice was that he could have done another lightning bolt and actually killed me, potentially. I lucked out. Alright. Man, we're getting a lot of fights this time. I'm not sure if I'm negative. That's not necessarily a negative thing here. If we do have to level to 26, which we might, it helps spread out the love. Although these things are not giving great XP. Go figure. Now we look at the ivy. Oof. How lucky do we get here? This could be bad for us. Actually, I should have attempted to run. This was a mistake to do this. This could be an easy kill for them. Okay. I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna go for it. Why not? We should have ran the first round, but now we might as well go. Hey. I think we're just gonna be careful rather than cocky. I think we're gonna have to go. We're gonna use a lot of herbs this trip. I already see that as a thing. Because we're gonna use one right now. Although we didn't really have to heal. I suppose the herb was coming sooner than later, so thing with the healing is that, like, there is a bathtub south of here. Didn't have to do that. It's just in my best interest, too. Just not gonna let me move. Thank you. I will take the help. Ooh, nice. Nice. Yeah. Can't get it every time. Good fight. Holy cow, a third one. That was unfortunate. We're going to have to heal. So it's not really a guarantee that I'm actually killing the thing. Although I think that is a pretty good likelihood. So, question for Final Fantasy VI gameplay. Is there some way I could play it that's different than just playing it normally? Like, maybe instead of, like, playing with your traditional characters, you go non-traditional, like... I can't even remember their names off the top of my head, but there's the one character who just, like, calls, monsters. I know there's like some sort of randomizer that where you only get certain characters. I should look into that because it'd be kind of interesting to play Final Fantasy VI a little bit differently. I don't want to do a randomizer, but like I could play it so that maybe I can't use Celeste, Celine. I can't remember their names. It's about a year and a half since I played. Have to play with Locke. It's kind of a crap character unless I don't have any other options type of deal. Like I could play with them if they're the only option I have, but if I start getting other options, I have to switch them out. Kind of like the idea. That guy lasted a long time. He was healing too much. Oh my gosh. Another one. I'm gonna get to 26 before I even get... These guys like to suck at MP, so I'm just gonna use Explosion 2 in hopes of killing them both outright. It's probably cheaper. Nope. Didn't get them. Let's try fighting. Nice. Finally. This run has had so many fights to get down to the boss. The last time I think we only had like 3 or 4 fights to get down there. This time we had 3 fights in the last room. And another. It's amazing. What are the chances that we could end up getting level 26 before we get there? Probably pretty slim. Probably pretty slim. We have a long ways to go. But holy cow, wouldn't that be cool? We need about 1,400, which is still a lot. We'll probably get halfway though. This just helps my chances. I'm all for getting another level quickly. If we can actually finish this game tonight, I'm only going to be playing for another 45 minutes tonight, but if we could get it, oh my gosh. I was not anticipating that even with a slightly longer stream. That being said, if we don't, and we have to play an hour or two tomorrow morning, that's not bad either. Splits up the stream a little bit. I didn't look at what I did. Holy cow, I did well, actually. Was not expecting that. We do need to use an herb, so let's do that. Yeah, that's the third herb we've used, and we'll probably use one, especially at the rate we've been getting enemies, before we get over to the boss, because I want to go in with, like, full MP. And HP, probably, too. Oops. Do that every time. Well, that was unfortunate. Let's do another Arctic. Another one. That one, only 27 for a centipede. Those are usually closer to 50. Then I think I hit this rock. The XP for the fights, for the most, there have been some really good ones, but druids aren't overly great at XP, despite how difficult they are. So we haven't been having a lot, since most of what we've been fighting has been these freaking druids, the XP hasn't been spectacular. Eek. Yeah, I knew that was opening us up. These were all triple fights, we probably would be to level 26. Alright, we're gonna kill this. Of course. Ouch. That sucks. $41, actually better than most. I'm just gonna call it there. Let's do the ruby. Oh, we actually have to... Let's say we hit the rock. Now can we use the ruby? Nope. Look at the right door. Use the ruby. Alright, here we are. Magic. So we're actually a little more than 1,000 away from getting to level 26, which is pretty spectacular. Use our herb. So the next amount of grinding is probably going to be pretty low overall. Hit the wall. $63, yikes. Did more damage this time, but yikes, 63. I actually feel like going after the Arctic 2 right away might be worthwhile, but he has a high chance of doing Arctic 2 to me, so it would kind of nullify it. Ouch! Oh! Oh no! Well, I'm despairing a little, dude. I'm despairing a little. What did I figure? Like, the last couple of times we've done that, he's used his magic, which did around 55. We would have been able to survive. This time, he did 2 physical attacks, both of which did near 60, which I can't survive. Another level it is. If for no other reason that we're gonna have to... Actually, I'm gonna go over and physically walk to the forest store, since it's so much cheaper, because we actually need to get more caught up to the we used 3, I believe 3 herbs in that last run. Oh, we used 4. So yeah. This will pay off overall. So we should be able to buy we should be able to buy 3 here. Which isn't what we need. But gets us a better starting point. I can't believe how many critters we ran into on our way to the boss. That was pretty impressive. Shouldn't be too big of a deal to grind for the next 1,000 at least. One benefit of it It does split it up spectacularly well for us. Do. This stupid thing. This set of doors might be the worst punishment for getting sent back in the entire game. If there are no spells, 23 is like the weirdest level to get your last spell on. I would have rather they had held out on Explosion 2. I mean, granted, I've gotten great use out of Explosion 2, but I would have rather they held out till 25. Weirdly enough, just because it's a nicer number. Ooh, that was a low explosion too. I was lucky that I won that. I think I'm just gonna get rid of it because it likes to cast MP drain, and I don't like that. That didn't work anyway. Holy cow, that's his third heal. Finally. 3 heals. It's way too many. I can't... Well, I think I could buy 1, I guess. We're gonna fill up, though. If we can. That was a fairly low Arctic. Don't like to see that. Followed by a heal, so we basically only took 20 damage on the Arctic. And a low explosion. Not good. Gotta do another explosion. And I'm already to the point where I pretty much am going to have to... Yeah, I have to use an herb, so I already need 2. It's amazing. That was terrible. Yo. At least he only attacked. If they attack the first turn or the second turn, I'm actually in a good place with them. At least that was only 12 this time. But wow, the pillaging. And the low hits. Jeez. Let's see if I can get by with just an attack. Hey! That worked better. That was a better hit. Ouch! That was a better hit, too. Let's just do a medium. Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. Okay. Here in my brain, I was sitting here going, maybe I should have done the explosion. That worked out great. 100. We're getting there. Nice. That was a crit. I saw the crit happen. I think that might have been the first crit we've had on a centipede, though. I don't think that's ever happened before. Ugh. Ugh. This time we are definitely doing explosion 2. There's too much bad going on here, man. Ha! He went after the hag. That helped a lot. The hag is one of the ones I hate the most. He just took him out for me. No reason. Like, he actually would have had to target it. That wasn't random. That was targeted. Which is just bad AI. If it was a random one or an all, I can excuse that. But that was bad AI right there. I'm gonna do the explosion. Largely just because of the hag, honestly. Not as concerned with the centipede, but I think it works pretty well for them too. Oof. I don't even think that was a crit, but it must have been. But I didn't see the vital organ bit. That's usually the tell that it's a crit, isn't it? Really? At least he's only getting 1 MP out of those. I wonder if they heal, if they can actually go over what they start with. Because I had done, after the second turn, I'd done probably about 63, which might be close, but that seems like it should have killed it off. Oops. See how that does. Ooh, got a vital. Ooh, nice, nice. Let's do a medium and try to do one more fight. Hopefully he doesn't steal too much from me. That's the concern, really. That he gets a good steal off. That's not bad. Oh! Oh boy, that's it's not good. Oh! That was lucky. That was lucky. Yeah, that wasn't terrific. Gotta be honest, that was not terrific for us. That was a harsh MP steal, taking 8 when we were already so low. Like, I could have dealt with maybe 3. He could have killed me, too. Very close overall. Nice hit. Let's do this. Let's do Explosion 2, since a physical attack on the Druid isn't a guarantee at all. Apparently, neither is the that was like a really bad Explosion 2. This one kind of backwards on him. I'm gonna do a max here. Just like 200 more XP. We're really that close. Not even, I don't think. It's probably more like 150. Because I don't even think it's to the 6. I think it's like 1585 is where we're needing. But I didn't do the math fully, so who knows. I should have done... Yeah, that worked. Never mind. Never mind. I shouldn't have done anything differently. That is what I should have done. Exactly what I did. I planned that. Good job. Maybe they do have like 65. I didn't think they had quite that much health points, but dang. Okay, I was wrong. It's definitely... we definitely need more than 15,900. Open chest. So, the sneaky, NPC in the box is an interesting take. I liked it once. You can do it once, but the second time they probably should have just been like, there's an NPC sitting here. He wants to sell you things, instead of putting them in a box like that. I'm sure there was probably a technical aspect for the guy who made this to put an NPC in the hallway of a dungeon. For some odd reason, must have been difficult. But it seems really weird. There we go, 26. Still no magic, so I do think Explosion 2 is probably the last one we'll see. $27. So basically 3,000, 19,000, probably like 18,700. We are gonna sit here and use up our MP. Actually, and I think we'll probably just call it after we use up our MP, honestly. Only got about 20 minutes left that I had allotted to stream tonight. And I really don't want to go over, honestly. So we'll start tomorrow by going and fighting the boss. And my guess is we won't kill him the first time, so we're probably going to go attack him, die, and level up to 27. So doing a little bit of grinding tonight to end the stream is probably not the worst thing we could do. In fact, I'm kind of sitting here thinking, well, if I only got 20 minutes, maybe it's not the worst idea for me to sit and use another herb to get a little bit of XP to split that up between nights. That might work. Oh, tomorrow's not a night. Tomorrow I'm going to be streaming at about 10 to 11 o'clock in the morning. Eastern. Probably closer to 11, to be honest. I'm going to heal. I don't trust my ability to kill him this turn. I think that was a fairly smart move, although I think I would have actually lived, surprisingly enough. Would have been my luck that it actually would have added damage to me if I was lower. And I would have killed him, so yeah, better safe than sorry. He's gonna heal. Holy crap. Let's just do this. Chances are, with this many guys to attack, I probably would have killed one with the fight anyway, but... Two crits. Wow. We're actually going to use our herb. Then we can walk back and go buy another herb to replace. I don't know why I attacked. Maybe because I'm button mashing. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was dumb. That was dumb. That's definitely a sign that it's time for me to call it for the night when I'm just mindlessly going to the random spells. Because holy crap, that was dumb. I'm gonna do a heal here. That should get me back up to max, yeah. I was expecting the price of that to go up with the level, but apparently not. I'm not going to complain. Here. Alright, just one. We'll let him auto. Want to see what he does. Oh, he's just going to attack. He's just going to attack. Interesting. And he lucked out with it too. Maybe it's worth autoing these. Because he seems to crit all the time. What the heck? We'll try it again. Oh, no. Didn't do quite as well this time, did you, Mac? What? What? He used the Y fruit and it did 22 damage. I didn't even realize that was a thing. See, this is kind of the nice part about letting the computer attack, is that I find out things. Like, this is how I found out how to fight the elementals. I didn't know how to fight them without having them exploded, and letting the AI attack, I figured it out. Because he knew. Although, gotta say, I would have had this done in 2 turns, maybe 3, and it's taking him a lot longer because he's not willing to use magic. But we learned things, and I do think that it's probably worth autoing on the centipedes like this. I'm gonna use... He used a lot of MP. especially considering he wasn't willing to use... Why am I calling the AI he? It wasn't willing to use any magic on the enemies, yet somehow used way more MP than I would have. Because it kept on healing. It kept on healing. Thank you. Nope, not gonna do that again. I learned something, but I also learned that it likes to use more magic on defensive stuff than offensive stuff. And that's unfortunate. I mean, it's kind of nice to know that it's not gonna just, like, let me die. It's basically super conservative. Am I out of... yeah. Might as well go back. That druid was gonna attack that poor mushroom. It's not very druidy. That was a weak explosion. Actually, we're gonna fight with that little debuff of his. Hoping that'll actually... nope. I was wrong. Hey, don't pillage my health. Pillage the centipedes. I should heal. Gonna heal. It's kind of interesting that navigating through the menus actually respawns things, which tells me that spawning isn't entirely like... there's a chance to respawn things whenever you move anywhere, so this is giving us a chance to respawn anything. Which is kind of an interesting method. I guess it makes sense. I think in reality Final Fantasy 1 was doing that too, but it was a lot more subtle, and you couldn't really tell that it was happening. And that, I mean, it wasn't, theirs wasn't spawning, theirs was more based off of, like, I think what was attacking or your chances to run or things like that were based off your mouse or your keypad movements. So you could actually manipulate it if you were really good, but no, there's very few people who can maintain it for more than like one fight. In fact, I think I've only ever seen someone do it once in one fight, and then it just gets impossible. Raise S? Are you kidding? Now you're... This was terrible. What you doing, man? What you doing? That was terrible. Good hit. Would have been funny if we one-shot the Hag, but the mushroom lived. Oops. Did not intend to attack. That's unfortunate. That's probably gonna spell the end of my fighting. Because this is now gonna put us too low on MP. We're gonna need to... Yeah. It's gonna be my end. It's fine. It's fine. We got actually about 1000 XP on this last bit of the night, which is pretty good. If we get another 1000 XP like we did last time going to the boss, we're only at about like 750 away from getting 27, which is pretty impressive. So we're gonna continue this in the morning, probably around 11 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time. Thanks for joining me. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one.